Hey, it's twilight and it's very beautiful, and I've just come over a little bridge just down a lane from where I live, and I'm just walking a little forest path, and I'm just looking at the nature around and what I can hear and see and smell and touch. And I can see, you see that great big mushroom. There are so many in the forest. I've just passed one somewhere that was bright red with little white spots on. No, I'm not going to eat it. So I'm going to attempt to walk this little path and bring you to one of my favourite places. Having lived in London for 20 years, a big asking of mine, as I say, my cosmic ordering, has been to live in places with breathtaking scenery. And even when I was in London, I found little oases and little places that were just really beautiful. And they kind of saved me, you know. I've always needed to be sort of close to nature, and that's one of my big savings really, is that I've always felt safe outside. I mean, I'm kind of walking around. I've just seen another great big mushroom down there. Can I get him on camera? Ooh. They're very big, because no one, you know, these are not sort of like, they're not people traipsing around here. I was here over the winter and I never saw anybody, and it was absolutely silent. The lake was frozen, and I was trying to find some of the old videos, but they're on my Facebook page somewhere. And it's like such silence. I'm obviously down. Such a silence in the walking through nature, and it's just beautiful, and it's such a lovely energy. There's green moss everywhere here through the trees, and it's got a lovely feel to this place. I'm very into energy, and I love feeling different energies from different in different locations. And some towns, you know, there are some I'm drawn to, and others I think I really don't feel comfortable there so much. So it's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but I'm going to try and walk a little faster now, because I really want to take you to this beautiful little place that you come to. This is on a little island. I've just come over a very rickety bridge to get here, and I don't know if you can hear a rushing sound in the background. All will be revealed. Yeah. So this has been one of my cosmic ordering, one of my focuses. Focusing, you know, when you live in London and you're surrounded by buildings, traffic, people, and it, you know, I felt very overwhelmed at times, really overwhelmed, but I felt trapped as well. And so one of the things I've been asking for over the years, and have been receiving, I have to say, is places that take your breath away, you know, that are just so stunning. And oh, it's been such an incredible journey for me in that respect too. As I've said in some of the other videos, in lots of other ways, but also in the places that I've found myself and I've been drawn to and invited to by lovely people that I've met along my travels. But now here we come to, where can I stand that would be good to show? There's a lovely rock over here. So we come out onto a beach. A lot of the rivers and lakes here have lovely little beach areas that people have bonfires and they come and camp and spend the night. So my favourite place, and I come here and just lay on the rocks and close my eyes. A little treacherous, though. Now, is that stunning, or is that stunning? So this is across the road from my little house. I just walk a little path down a little track, and I'm here in this beautiful, stunning place with the running water. And I was sitting here the other evening, and across the river there on the bank, came a moose, and it was just there eating the grass, and then it stepped down into the water and had a little drink, and he looked at me and I looked at him. I think it was a him. And it was just a lovely moment. I really treasure moments like that. And when you see birds flying around, we saw an eagle here about a week ago as well. That was really beautiful too, a lovely moment. So I guess I'm going to find a rock or something to sit on. And yeah, maybe we need this lovely background behind me. It's got to be a comfy rock. I do like my comfort, you know. Yeah. So, yes, so I just wanted to do a video today, and I've been a bit busy, and it's been raining where I was working today, so I've come home now and out in the evening. It's a bit cloudy, so you can't see the sunset, but sometimes the sunset here is stunning. So I guess what was on my mind was where we put our focus, and a very good friend of mine introduced me to a friend, my friend in Cyprus, John Rawlingson, really one of my best friends. And his friend came to visit us one day, and his name's Paul Miller. And we did a little bit of work with Paul, just for fun, but it was really, you know, inner work, and it was really beautiful. But one of the things he said was, where focus goes, energy flows. And as I say, there's some things that I hear that really stick with me, and I think about all the things that we hear now. I don't have a TV. I haven't had a TV for about, I don't know, 20 years. I mean, I love watching film, or, you know, watching something, and over the winter I might get a series or something and watch it on an iPad. But I choose not to have a TV. I don't read the newspapers. I know what's going on. But I choose, there's a reason why, we all have our reasons, and obviously it's not because I don't care, because I have such a passion for people and our planet, and I'm walking and talking for our planet every day when I'm out in nature. But it's not about that, it's about where we choose to put our focus. So if your focus goes on all the doom and gloom and the bad news, which is all I seem to see in newspapers and on the news, so I chose to stop watching those a long time ago, because I couldn't. It overwhelmed me, and I felt powerless, and I didn't want to just not care. So, about where you put your focus. So, you know, gradually I've chose to focus on the good things that are happening. So if you're only looking at what's wrong and what's not working, you're feeding that with your energy. That's where you're putting your energy, and you can choose where your energy goes. So now it's like, you know, something isn't great. Are you going to get totally submerged in that and feel the shittiness of that, and feel depressed and overwhelmed and like, what can you do, and and talk to other people about what's not working? Or are you going to focus on how you would like it to be? Now that's a place I'll put my energy. So it's finding that balance again, and feeding, putting your energy where it's going to take some shape and form for future generations. And there are lots of things I could talk about, but I'm writing a book as well, so I'm putting a lot of this stuff in the book about things that have continued over generations, things that have happened. And like, we can see what doesn't work. Why keep doing the same? Don't they say it's a sign of insanity? Keep doing the same thing and getting the same results, over and over. I'm sure everyone's experienced that in some shape or form. So choosing where to put your energy, where are you going to put your focus? What are you focusing on? How would you like to see your world? How would you like to see it taking shape and form? Because it's like that energy has power. Those words, those thoughts have power. And I was looking at some cars in a garage, and these were old American cars, and they were such beautiful shapes and designs. And those cars started with a thought. Somebody dreamt that into being, and it became a thing, an actual thing. The engine somebody dreamt about, you know, making an engine, you know. It's like everything started with a thought, and it was thought form, and then thought into being. It became a thing, if you like. So it's like you can dream into being the world that you want to live in and put your energy into that. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that think I'm fucking barking mad. Well, I tell you what, I would have agreed with you at one point. Yeah, I was start raving bonkers and felt so trapped and so useless and powerless. I do not feel powerless today. I have power today. I have choices. I have a choice where I put my focus, where I put my energy, my choice. And that puts me back in my power. It puts me back in the driving seat, how I want to live my life, what I want to bring into my life. And I feel really excited about that. You know, it's exciting to know that actually you can be a part of creating this beautiful world. Everyone's asking for more. Everyone is asking for more. No matter what your political beliefs are, everyone's wanting a better world. You know, we may all be saying it in a different way, and I guess it's good not to get caught up in who's right or wrong. It's like for the greater good, really, you know. So yes, that's what I'm about today, and that's what the thought that popped into my head. And I wanted to say a big thank you to, I've just started these videos. I did one and it scared the life out of me. It says that it was uploaded a year ago, which it may have been, but it was actually done a few years ago. And then I didn't do another one because this has taken a lot of courage for me to actually put myself out and speak my truth. And it doesn't mean that we all have to agree. Everyone, this is my truth from my perspective. And I just want to say thank you to the people that have written to me, and mwah, God bless you, you know, because you know, you've written me things that have been inspiring, things that have inspired you through the videos, and you know, encouragement and kind words, and I really, really, really appreciate that. So thank you so much, and I'd love to hear from more people. And I have been in the past very good at isolating myself, and I'm really wanting to connect and to, you know, to interact with people. So thank you so much for all your kind messages, and I'm going to keep doing them anyway, whether you watch them or not. It's it's just fun for me, and I'm loving it, and I'm loving being brave, you know. Yes, because I am a Leo, I'm a lion, you see. Rah. So thank you so much. Have a great evening. It's evening here in Sweden, and the mosquitoes are out, and the little midges, the little darlings. And I've got my little walk back through the forest, so I don't want to go back through the dark. So much love to everybody, and thank you again, and I will speak to you again soon. Mwah!